Your workplace is this rundown filthy joint? Haha, that's so lame.
Welcome, please take any seat you like. Do you have a taste that reminds you of your childhood?
Let's go out for lunch, everyone. Where do you want to go? Someplace with the kids' meal?
I want to go to Okuma.
Okuma again? You really love that place, Katsumi.
For me, that taste is from Diner Okuma. Whenever we talked about where to eat out when I was little, I'd always beg to go to Okuma. And now... I'm done with the prep over here, Okuma. As a 26-year-old, I, Katsumi Nakahara, am now standing in the kitchen of that very Diner Okuma as a chef.
Yeah.
That's the owner, Shinzo Okuma. He's a man of few words, stubborn, and a strict artisan to both himself and others, but deep down, he's a very kind person. After graduating from culinary school, I trained at another restaurant for 5 years before coming here. I still clearly remember how happy I was when I begged Okuma to hire me and he agreed. He used to be a small diner he ran all by himself, but now it's just the two of us working together. I, of course, took the initiative in getting the place ready to open, cleaning, watering the plants, and hanging up the no-rent curtains. Things like this all tie into the spirit of hospitality that goes into every dish. The blazing midsummer sun was unforgiving, even in the evening. Squinting at the glare, I briskly went about my preparations. That's when a familiar voice reached my ears.
Is that you, Nakahara?
Shido, it's been a while. I looked up to see Eiji Shido, a classmate of mine from my second year of high school. With his good looks and uninhibited behavior, he stood out even back then. But since I was a sports boy devoted entirely to my club, our circles never overlapped, and I can only count on one hand the number of times we actually spoke.
Huh. I pass by here sometimes. Are you working here by any chance?
Yeah, I am.
Your workplace is this rundown filthy joint? Haha, that's so lame.
Shido burst out laughing, unable to hold back. Apparently, he's prejudiced against certain jobs and workplaces. Can you only judge things by their appearance? This place is...
Don't get mad just because I told the truth. It's fine, it totally suits you.
I heard from an old friend that Shido dropped out of college and became a host. For someone living in such a glamorous world, the idea of visiting an old-fashioned diner, let alone working in one, is probably beyond his comprehension. Yeah, I get it. Just go already. I'm busy getting ready to open.
Yeah, sure. Good luck working at this dump.
Brushing him off, I watched him walk away with his shoulders shaking with laughter. Then I pulled myself together and went back to preparing for opening.
Katsumi, I'll have the daily special, please.
Right after we opened, our regular, Kitamura, was first to arrive.
I'll take the daily special too. Oh, and make it a large portion of rice.
Dojima, a large portion again? Didn't you say last week that you got scolded at your health checkup?
That's why I'm keeping it modest with just a large portion today.
Next came Dojima, another regular with a tomboyish vibe, who cheerfully ordered the daily special. The diner is always super busy around this time.
Katsumi.
Yes! It's been exactly a year since I was hired. Just by having my name called, I dished out the miso soup and white rice in perfect sync with him.
Boss, it's really great that Katsumi came to work for you, isn't it? His support is flawless. You must be thrilled on the inside, right?
Shut up. If you're gonna move your mouth, use it to chew.
You never change, boss. It's amazing you could still run a business like this. Truly amazing.
Every time we exchanged this lighthearted banter, warm laughter filled the diner. It really showed how much this diner and Okuma are loved, which made me, someone who's always loved this place, so happy too. Just then, the door opened, and I instinctively turned my head toward the entrance. Welcome, please take any seat you like. Standing at the entrance was a customer I'd never seen before. The diner, which had been filled with lively chatter, fell silent for a moment at her striking beauty.
The daily special, please.
When I brought a cold glass of barley tea to her table, she placed her order in an incredibly quiet, blunt voice. The daily special it is. Today it's the mackerel simmered in miso set. Boss, one daily special.
Got it.
Her quiet and expressionless demeanor somehow reminded me a little of Okuma. But because of her flawlessly striking features, she had a unique, almost intimidating aura about her. Here's your daily special. She didn't even make eye contact with me as I served the food, barely moving a muscle. Could she be a scary person? However, that worry of mine was completely wiped away the moment she took her first bite. It must have been incredibly delicious, because after just one bite, pure joy radiated from her entire being. She didn't say much, but her eyes spoke volumes, looking at Okuma as if to say it was the most delicious thing she had ever eaten.
Well, that wasn't me. He did all the prep and cooking for that one.
The boss's food is incredibly delicious too, but Katsumi is always the one who makes the daily special.
Her gaze shot straight at me. The pure respect sparkling in her eyes made my face feel hot.
Thank you for the meal.
By the time she finished her meal with elegant chopstick manners and went to pay, she had returned to the expressionless face she had when she first came in. But she was very polite, so she didn't seem like a bad person. Thank you very much. She responded to my voice with a tiny bow you could easily miss, and left. A deep sense of satisfaction still lingered around her as she walked away, and I felt a small sense of accomplishment myself. About 2 months had passed since her first visit. It was mid-September, and the heat still lingered. What would you like today?
The daily special, please.
She was already one of her top regulars, coming in almost every day. Her name is Ichika Ottawa. She's 28, lives nearby, and apparently runs a piano school out of her home.
Ichika, daily special again today? You really love it, don't you? She's making that face again.
She's usually such a beauty, but when she eats, she looks just like my grandchild's pet hamster.
Yeah, there is a resemblance. Regardless, seeing her eat with such relish is a chef's greatest reward. By the way, Ichika is Ottawa. I've never seen her look displeased about it, so I guess she doesn't mind the nickname.
Still, this coffee is really good. It got added to the menu after Katsumi came, right? The boss couldn't possibly brew this. There's a bunch of other rare stuff on the menu now, too.
Shut up. I tasted it and it was good, so I added it. That's all.
The two of them praised the after-meal coffee and exchanged light banter. Ottawa watched them for a moment before turning back to face me. Is something wrong, Ottawa?
Nakahara, can I add it to my order? I'd like an iced coffee, but hot.
She probably wanted to try the coffee Dojima was raving about. I blinked in surprise at her order before asking her to clarify. An iced coffee, but hot. So, a hot coffee?
Yes?
Everyone laughed merrily as her cheeks flushed bright red. She's honest and a little bit of an airhead. Every time I saw a side of her that you couldn't guess just by looking, I felt closer to her. With the addition of a new regular, the days passed by in a pleasant, busy blur. Despite being a woman of few words, Ottawa settled right in, but at the same time, a strange change was happening.
Thank you for the meal. Nakahara, I'm summer watermelons are out of season now, aren't they? Well then.
Ottawa would start to say something, but then she'd just talk about food and head home.
Nakahara,
If it had just been that one day, I wouldn't have thought much of it. But oddly enough, her inexplicable behavior continued after that. Yes?
Sukiyaki udon. I'd love to try it.
Sukiyaki udon? You got it. 2 weeks passed without me understanding her true intentions. The lingering heat from last month felt like a lie, and the cold breeze made it much more comfortable outside. Thanks as always, Ottawa. It's getting dark earlier now, so please be careful on your way home. I was free, so I walked Ottawa to the entrance to see her off, when suddenly, she turned back to look at me. Ottawa?
Thank you for the meal. Nakahara, I'm Sudachi citrus. I love the scent of it.
Ah, you like the Sudachi that came with today's sari meal? It's in season right now, so our supplier gives us the good stuff.
Right. I see.
Usually, Ottawa would just bow and leave as if nothing had happened, or it would turn into a bit of small talk. But today, she just bit her lip and looked down. Ottawa?
It's nothing. I'll come back another time.
She tried to act strong, but her shoulders slumped as if she was deeply disappointed in herself. Oblivious to the figure watching us with gritted teeth from the shadows, I went back into the kitchen.
Hey, Nakahara, I know you're in there.
It happened the next evening, while we were prepping before opening. The door suddenly swung open, revealing Shido standing there, his shoulders squared and looking like an absolute demon. Shido? Ignoring her shock at his sudden appearance, Shido barged right into the diner.
Who the hell are you? Are you a customer or what?
Shut up, old man. Nakahara, you bastard. What did you do to that woman?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Which woman?
Yesterday, at night. The beautiful woman who came out of this diner. Don't even try to tell me you don't remember a customer looking that heartbroken.
Are you talking about Ottawa?
Damn it. If I hadn't been with a client for work, I would have confronted you right then and there and protected her. What did you do to her? Did you feed her some disgusting slop or spoiled food and make her suffer like that? She's my destined soulmate.
Huh? Destined soulmate? That phrase made my tone turn a bit rough.
A long time ago, I was saved by Ottawa. Back when I had just entered the host world and was still starting out. Damn it, that ugly bastard. Just cause he's not popular. Taking his jealousy out on me.
At 22, Shido sold well thanks to his good looks, but his terrible habits with women meant he was messing around with all sorts of girls. However, one of them happened to be the girlfriend of a local Yakuza boss. The angry man and his cronies retaliated with their fists.
Are you okay?
Passersby all turned a blind eye to Shido, not wanting to get involved. Amidst all that, Ottawa was the only one who reached out to him.
That's a terrible injury.
No, this is nothing.
Should I call an ambulance?
No, an ambulance is fine. Please, call a taxi for me.
The way she kindly reached out to help made her look like an angel descending from the heavens to Shido back then. Her beauty from that day had remained burned into his mind until this very moment.
Do you get it now? A third-rate chef like you, and this dump of a diner are completely unworthy of someone as beautiful inside and out as her. You should be grateful she even sets foot in this place, but instead, you made her make a face like that. You might have fallen for her and tried to make a move, but I'm the one who's gonna protect her. Don't get cocky.
Are you fighting? That's a face I haven't seen before.
It seemed opening time had arrived while Shido was giving his long-winded speech. Kitamura and Dojima walked in.
It doesn't look like an ordinary chat. What's going on here?
Oh, customers? Perfect timing. I'm just teaching the third-rate chef of this dump to know his place. You guys should stop coming to a place that only serves disgusting food that makes people cry too.
Third-rate chef? Katsumi?
Oh, this is rich. You're just barking on, and I wondered what it was all about.
Katsumi's last job was at the French restaurant Grand Maison Le Ciel, you know? There's no way he's third-rate.
Grand Maison Le Ciel? The Michelin-starred restaurant?
Yeah, just like Kitamura said, my first job out of school was at the Michelin-starred Grand Maison Le Ciel. Having won a youth competition during culinary school, I snagged a highly competitive entry-level spot and worked there.
Oh, so even you know it. That place in Dennen Chofu? The food there is delicious, isn't it?
Know it? It's a fantastic restaurant where my top clients have been taking me for the past 3 years.
Oh, 3 years? That means you've probably eaten Katsumi's cooking too.
Katsumi was in charge of appetizers, and I heard he was sometimes entrusted with the meat and fish dishes too.
That can't be. Besides, if you really worked at Luciel, there's no way you change jobs to work at a dump like this.
My ultimate goal was always to work at Okuma, no matter what. To earn Okuma's approval, I needed to not only gain experience as a chef, but also acquire techniques and perspectives from different culinary genres. That's why I started working at Luciel first, and honed my skills there for 5 years. I believe Okuma hired me exactly because of the time I spent working there. I think I'm applying the experience I could only get at a French restaurant to Okuma's food in a way that only I can. For a simple example, coffee was added to the menu because I joined, and understand bean quality and roasting. Aside from that, even though we mainly serve Japanese food, there are a few Western dishes on the menu. Those were all introduced by me. You judge this place as worthless based solely on its appearance. But to me, the taste of this diner is more valuable than anything else. So, I did everything I could to earn the chance to work here. That's all there is to it. Well, based on your values, I guess quitting a glamorous Michelin-starred restaurant to come here is hard to understand.
No, it's absolutely impossible. Anyone can talk big. Next time I go to Luciel, I'll definitely check.
Shido, who had always raved about the appetizers every time he went to Luciel, was rattled by my credentials, which he couldn't see from my appearance. Just as he was slowly backing away, ready to retreat, the sound of the door rattling open echoed through the room. Welcome!
You're...
Next to walk in was the woman of the hour, Ottawa. Shido hurried over to her as if she were his salvation.
It's been a long time. Do you remember me?
You remember me, right?
No. Who are you?
Ichika never remembers things she isn't interested in. Her good deeds probably don't mean much to her either.
Looking unusually fidgety, she made eye contact with me once before declaring with determination.
While there aren't many customers here, there's something I'd like to announce to everyone. It's about us. Nakahara and me. We've decided to start dating.
Huh?
In stark contrast to Shido, who glared at me with a terrifying expression, Kitamura and Dojima's faces lit up. They shot me meaningful smirks, and feeling embarrassed, I couldn't help but scratch my head.
Yesterday, after Okuma closed, Nakahara contacted me and then he said he liked me. He said he liked me!
I thought she was wonderful from the very first time she came in, and lately, I finally become fully aware of my own feelings. I was also worried about how Ottawa looked yesterday, so I took the plunge and reached out to her.
Oh, finally! I'm so happy for you, Ichika.
Congratulations! You looked so down yesterday, remember? We were worried about you. You realized she was trying to confess her feelings to you, didn't you, Katsumi?
Good for you.
Okuma's face was unusually gentle as he patted me on the shoulder. Thank you very much. The diner was entirely filled with a celebratory mood, as if spring had arrived. But there was one person trembling with rage, unable to accept it.
Don't screw with me. Don't screw with me, Nakahara. Why would she choose you? I'm way more popular with women than you are. Do you get that? Ever since high school, I always have been. And I make way more money than you. How much is your monthly salary anyway? Huh? I've even made 2 million yen in a single month before. I
possessed brilliant skills and an impressive resume at a young age, and on top of that, I'd stolen Ottawa's heart. Desperate to deny it, Shido spat out pathetic excuses, but he was cut off when Kitamura suddenly burst into laughter.
Oh my goodness, this young man is something else.
Well, what's your problem, you old hag?
Oh, you know, bragging about how popular you are yourself. I was thinking, wow, that's just sad, and it just cracked me up.
Anyway, you said you were a host, right? Until what age can you make money doing that? 30? It ain't easy staying on the front lines and making bank till you're 40.
Well, feeling like you can do it is important, sure. But whether it's realistic or not is a different story, you know?
Compare that to Katsumi. His skills will hold up even when he's 60. No, 70. Hell, they're a lifelong asset.
What? Even when I get old, I'll...
You know, if a person only decorates what's on the outside, their charm fades as they get older. What lasts forever is the depth on the inside. I've known Katsumi since he was a little squirt, who hadn't even started elementary school. I know all about him. I built this diner in my generation. I don't have any kids to take it over. I thought I'd just close it down when my time was up, and I was fine with that. You said it yourself, didn't you? It's a dingy place. It's important to me, but obviously, it ain't some fancy high-end restaurant. This kid's skills are the real deal. Forget about Michelin. I, who's been making food for 40 years, guarantee it. And yet, he's been betting his whole life on this diner. So, I'm betting this diner on this idiot. Say, kid, is there anyone out there willing to bet their life's work on you?
Even if you say all that, she's the only one who's mine. She's my destined soulmate. I met her first, and...
You spoke ill of Okuma and Nakahara, and I despise you for it.
Despise?
So what if it's run down? That doesn't matter. The food here is so incredibly delicious. I don't want to speak to someone who can only view things through that kind of lens.
That's right. Go home. Get out. You're not even a customer. You've overstayed your welcome.
You being here is ruining our celebration for Katsumi and Ichika. Now goodbye.
His delusions completely shattered by Otowa herself, Shido froze up. Eventually, Okuma and I had to throw him out. Let me tell you a little about what happened to Shido after that. Shido was supposed to work that day, but the shock of what happened at Okuma caused him to skip work without notice, earning him a severe scolding from his manager. Shido had always looked down on women because he was popular, but the rejection from Otowa, the only woman he ever truly loved, weighed heavily on him, and he never got his energy back.
Am I not good enough? I'm popular. I make money, right?
His values fundamentally shaken that night, unable to recover from his heartbreak, Shido continued to skip work. Eventually, he was fired. Having lost his income, he spent extravagantly to fill the gaping hole in his heart, until his savings finally began to run out. Even so, he had no energy to start working again, so he reached out to a semi-criminal acquaintance he used to know to make some easy money.
Hey, do you have any jobs that pay well?
Taking the bait for easy money, he tried to work as a smuggler, but was swiftly arrested due to his sloppy execution. He's currently serving time, and apparently won't be out for about 7 years. As for me, it's already been 3 years since then. I was working at Okuma today as well when the door rattled open. Welcome. Oh, Ichika.
I came. The daily special, please.
I make my food for you at home, though. We got married after that and live in the same house now. She continues teaching piano, and I continue working at Okuma.
But I like watching you shine here.
Oh my, did you hear that, Kitamura? Boss!
Of course I heard. We'll be seeing the faces of our grandchildren soon.
They're not your grandchildren, you know.
Shut up! Use your mouth to chew, not to talk. So, when are the grandchildren gonna be born?
Even you, Okuma? Things you can see are much easier to understand than things you can't. I know she's my wife, but she's as beautiful as ever. But this happy aura she gives off when she eats is what makes her truly cute. Is it good?
Very.
However, what supports people throughout their lives are things you can't see. Skills earned through hard work, the heart that cares for someone, and being cared for in return. Watching Ichika happily savor the food I made, I tuned on my own happiness. Days like this will continue. Tomorrow, the day after, and forever.
Aw, I loved her attempt to tell him that she liked him. It was so cute. Anyways, Brittany-chan here. I don't know why I just called my Chan, but let's roll with it. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see all of you lovely friends next time. Bye!